I feel like it's going to be a wild one. I'm out of breath. I'm also really hot. I don't know what happened. I don't feel good. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited. Can you tell? We're cash stuffing. Thumbnail. Looks good. All right. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tanaya and I am a low-income college mama sharing my budget. Wow. If you didn't watch my video, it was kind of chaotic. I was just sharing my budget. I did an unstuffing, and if you missed it, it's okay. I was just talking about life that I'm probably going to talk about in this video. Just a little life update. I'm going to go through all my envelopes, even if we're not stuffing them, and just explain what they are for and the purpose of them and what my plans are for them. I guess I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm winging it. Hopefully you like it and you stay. But yeah, today we're doing my weekly cash stuffing, and I'm going to show you how I allocate every dollar of my paycheck and a little bit of what happens if I don't make enough. So I am on variable income. I work when I want to and whatever fits for my schedule. This particular week, I didn't work enough. So as you can see, I had to pull out of my bill sinking fund, which I did in my unstuffing. And yeah, I had to do that in order to get myself to where I need to be. This should be $214, and we're going to be cash stuffing it into all of my envelopes today. All right, so we have 100 or 50, 100, 120, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 200, 205, 207, 209, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All here and accounted for. All right, we're moving down. These are my bills. The bills that we have to pay this week are all highlighted in orange for you. It's going to be a total of 159, and we're going to be stuffing them into this black binder. This binder here is for my bills. This is just revolving. So basically, if I unstuff, honestly, my goal is to have it only come out of this black binder. It did last week, and no, it didn't, because I had to take $21 out. But my goal is to have only my money come out when I do an unstuffing. I only spend for this binder. This is my savings binder, and we'll get into that in a second. The house is quiet, so I just decided to make noise, I guess. So for utilities, this is just where all of my bills go. I don't have many bills. Most of my bills, I'm going to be honest, are subscriptions. I handle the subscriptions, and that comes up, and my phone bill and debt. And yeah, I take care of our house. So things like watching YouTube. What? Yes, watching YouTube. I pay for the internet. Things, the small bills like water, I pay for that. Rocket Money is my personal subscription. I have my personal credit card, my phone bill, Synchrony credit card, which I'm in debt of $2,000. It was a vet bill, and I just applied and they accepted it, and now I'm really wishing that they didn't. But I'm really glad that they did, because my doggy was in good health. iCloud storage, I have to pay that, and it's actually going to be $10 this upcoming week. Then I pay for daycare once a month. I used to pay it weekly, but now I pay once a month because it's just cheaper that way. I pay the water bill, and that's going to be $89. So 50, 70, 85, 89. All right, and then I pay internet, like I said, so that, you know, we can watch stuff. Tolling Club, I love the Tolling app. I'm not gonna go too much about it. You can find about it on your own, because they aren't sponsoring me, but I love them. Whenever I am overwhelmed and I'm having anxiety, I talk to my little alien, also known as my Tolling. It is great. I love it. Pest control, I pay for that every month. U-Haul, we have a storage unit there. It's $60 a month, and I actually have to pay that. And then I have Google storage because I use that mostly to film my videos. Not really. Mostly so that I can receive emails because I have a Gmail. Yeah, I pay for both. They were $10 a month. And then I have Snapchat Plus because I bought it on an impulse, okay? I was running out of storage on Snapchat and I didn't like that. So I now pay for Snapchat Plus. Do I regret it? No. Is it the best idea? No. All right, this should be $159 going into bills. We have 51, 20, 40, 50, 65, 70. Ooh. Am I right or am I wrong? What did I do wrong? And now we get the calculator and fact check me because I am terrible at math. We have $10, 89, and 60. 159. Why do I have 160? Did I count wrong? I have 100, 40, 20. We're already over. I'm just gonna put a 10 back and hope for the best. I might be messing my denominations up because 50, 60. Yes, okay. But then that's $10. I'm gonna put a 20 bag and grab a 10. This should be 159. 1, 20, 40, 50. 149. Oh, okay. This is why I break it up. $10 is for iCloud storage. Then we have 50, 70, 80, 9, 60 for U-Haul. What am I doing wrong? What? Guys. This is 89. This is 10. This is 60. How am I wrong? Am I counting wrong? I'm counting wrong. Right? Am I counting wrong? I never needed a 20. What is happening? Am I overthinking it? I'm overthinking it. $50 or 100, 20, 30, 40, 50. Ignore that. That never happened. You never saw that. You saw that. Did I close it back? Okay, well, 159 going into bills because that's how many bills I had to pay this week. Mind you, I only received $193, but I have to pay for gas. And yeah, my new car takes a whole lot more than my old car did. I needed that 10 for something. Maybe not. Maybe my denominations are correct. All right, moving on over to my variable envelopes. Mind you, that's still the white binder. All right, so for gas, we're stuffing 45. And we currently have 5 in there for last week. So that puts us at 50. 20, 40, 45, 50. my whole body is like, my handwriting is gonna be sloppy, okay? It's gonna be sloppy because I can't write on this thing. Miscellaneous is getting $10, and I did it in variable, like, I broke it down because when I do my unstuffing, it's easier because I'll spend $3 out of miscellaneous or $2 out of miscellaneous to cover a bill that didn't need to be covered, or, yeah. If you watch the unstuffing, you know. All right, this should be 12. We have 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Perfect. Miscellaneous is just what I use. So I'm actually going to have to use it because I want to go to Goodwill and I want to see if I can find me some, what's that thing called? Shoes for work. Just because mine are torn up. But I also need Ziploc bags, and while that could have came out of household or groceries or something like that, I did not have the money to do it because I always try to make sure something's in miscellaneous. So yeah, that is $12 in miscellaneous. So that's what miscellaneous will cover. If I overspend just a little too much, instead of taking that out of my buffer, I would take it out of miscellaneous. If, you know, something, just little stuff like that, it pays for little stuff. Groceries, I will honestly, I will probably never stuff groceries, just because I have low income and I'm a low income family, and so we do get government assistance. So obviously, I don't want to live on government assistance forever, but in the event that we run out of government assistance for the month and I have to come out of pocket, or we need groceries, I'm the one who comes out of pocket for it. I will budget it and stuff groceries, but groceries will probably never get stuffed. Personal is my money, and so honestly, me saying, oh, I need to buy shoes, that will come out of personal, but I'm not 100% sure I'm going to get shoes this week. And if I have the extra money to, I would definitely put money in personal for me to buy shoes. But yes, miscellaneous is, I definitely need shoes and I definitely need Ziploc bags. But those are things that I did not know I needed until after my budget. So if I'm walking around and I'm like, oh, the house needs this. Oh, but there's no money in my household envelope, I would take it out of miscellaneous. So yeah. But personal is for me. Personally, that is my money. If I need something like soap for myself, I would take it out of personal. Now, if the house needs tissue, I would take that out of household. All right, household. This covers things like if we need dish soap, laundry detergent, tissue, anything that the whole house would use that comes out of household. Pets, this would cover things like dog food and stuff like that. Currently, I don't have a dog, but my boyfriend does have dogs, and I always cover the dog expenses. I just always have, because he pays for literally everything else. I just pay for the little stuff. It's big when it comes out of my paycheck. Kai Kai is my son, and he is 1. He will be 2 in 3 months. So yeah, but Kai Kai currently has no money. His dad does really good at asking me if I need anything, as such as diapers or anything like that. So I probably will rarely stuff Kai Kai, but I love to have at least $25 in here just in case something happens, like he runs out of diapers and just something like that. I like to have money in there for him. I'm out of breath. I'm also really hot. I don't know what happened. But there's no money in those. We're going to go into our savings envelope right after I take a break, because I don't know what's happening. I'm out of breath. I need some water. All right, I'm back. Guys, I honestly don't know what happened. I just got like really hot out of nowhere. We're going to go ahead and explain these next few. I don't keep much in here, okay? And what you might not see, like a couple of the envelopes on here, just because I just added them. Yeah, okay. Emergency fund. I am trying to get this to $1,000. I have been successful at getting it to $1,000 a couple times last year, just because I get financial aid and I get a refund check, and I would split it, and yeah, that's literally how it has the money that it has in here now. And so I want it to $1,000, and I'm trying my hardest not to touch it. And we have $160 in here. I'm gonna write that down. But according to Dave Ramsey, if you're cash stuffing, you probably know about him. But I'm gonna rewrite it later. But I don't know the full process of the baby steps. I just know that it's very important before you start throwing money at all of your debt. I currently only pay the minimum on it, and I am trying to save $1,000 of my emergency fund. Bills is for just in case I'm a little short on a paycheck. I will pull from here instead of emergency fund. So that is why it has a little bit more than emergency fund. Right now there's enough money in here for me to safely miss a week of work. Just due to pregnancy reasons, baby, like sometimes my kid gets sick. I'm the one who calls out of work, not his dad, because his dad will help me with bills if need be. But I'm trying to get to the point where I don't need help. So there is $100, $250, $65, $7, $8, and $9 in here. So 200. What did I say? 269. I don't feel good. Buffer has $100, and this is just if I overspend somewhere. Instead of pulling out of bills or emergency fund, it will come out of buffer. It's kind of like my miscellaneous, but not really. I won't willingly spend from buffer. Annual bills. This is for annual subscriptions. I do have a couple of them that I pay for once a year, like Sam's Club, my period tracker app, all that good stuff. Baby number 2, I would love to save up some money for the baby that is coming because we don't have anything. So that is a goal I have. Education, there's $45 in here, and this is just school. Honestly, it funds itself. Any money I get from my refund check, some of it will go in here. Not all of it, because I don't need $555 for school. I don't have to buy my textbooks. Medical. As a pregnant lady, I've been having some severe migraines, and obviously I get hot. Apparently that's a new thing that just started today. I'm really tired, so I'm trying to rush through this. I have to pay for prescriptions and stuff like that. So, and they get pretty pricey, so I added a medical fund. That's pretty much it, guys. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm going to lay down because I no longer feel good. I'm like burning up for some reason. This white binder is my bank binder, as you will. I stuff with prop money, so it holds all of my cash. Yeah, hopefully I answered all your questions, and I really hope that you guys stick along for this journey. I feel like it's going to be a wild one. Especially over the summer when substitutes don't have. I'm due in July, and I don't get paid as a substitute over the summer. So we'll see how this goes. I thank you guys so much for watching. If you stayed this long, please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm so tired. I'm hot. I started burning up out of nowhere. Bye.